Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Elijah here, and in today's video we are going to be looking at athletes that perfectly represent the 7 deadly sins. Now, I know this is not like my typical YouTube video, yeah, but I thought it would be an interesting video to make. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first sin that we're going to be going over is lust. Lust is defined as an intense desire, usually for sexual pleasure, but also money, power, or fame. And when it comes to the sin of lust anyway, I've decided to go for Magic Mike Johnson. One of the most influential people in basketball history is Earvin Magic Johnson Jr., renowned not only for his extraordinary skills on the court, but also for his charisma, leadership, and contributions to the sport's global popularity. During his illustrious NBA career, Magic Johnson led the LA Lakers to 5 NBA championships in the 1980s, forming a dynamic rivalry with Larry Bird and the Boston Celtics. Magic Johnson is a 3-time NBA MVP and a 12-time NBA All-Star. But what most people didn't know was that Magic Johnson was scoring points on and off the court at the time. So if you guys don't know, right, Magic Johnson used to throw the maddest house parties, bro. And he would bring the baddest girls around. And if it hit midnight and you didn't want to get busy, you would have to dip. At Magic's house, there were models, strippers, actresses, and it's reported that Magic was getting busy with 300 to 500 people per year. And if you guys deeper, right, this guy has a higher body count than Vatican City's population, bro. In 1991, however, Magic Johnson made headlines when he announced that he contracted the human immunodeficiency virus. At the time of his announcement, the revelation was groundbreaking and carried significant social and medical implications. This disclosure sent shockwaves throughout the sports world and beyond, as it challenged prevailing misconceptions about who could contract HIV.
First of all, if I was bisexual, if I was gay, I would come out. But that's just not me. You understand? And people out here who played with me, who played against me, they all know that. Because we all ran together. We all hung out together. So, no way that Magic Johnson can be bisexual or gay and not everybody know it. It's no way.
For our next sin, I've decided to go for the sin of envy. For envy, I've decided to go for Mario Icardi. Envy is defined as sadness or desire for the possessions, happiness, talents, or abilities of another. For those who don't know who Mario Icardi is an Argentine professional footballer who plays striker, and he's had a pretty successful career playing for teams like Inter Milan and PSG. But the story I'm about to tell you is mad, bro. It's on some Shiro story shit. People always argue that Anakin turning to the dark side is one of the biggest betrayals ever, but I would argue, right, that this one's even worse, bro. So basically what happened is that a young Mario Icardi met Maxi Lopez when he was playing for Barcelona, and the two went on to play alongside one another at Sampdoria, and they were said to have a very close relationship. Lopez invited Icardi to his house, and he used to bring him on trips as well. But that all changed very quickly when Icardi allegedly had an affair with Wanda, who is Maxi Lopez's wife. The Argentine striker went on to marry her, appoint her as his agent, and also got the names of Lopez's 3 kids tattooed on his arm. And I've always said this, I've stood by this, right, that if your girl cheats, right, you should never be angry at the guy, right? You should more time be angry at your girl, innit? Because the guy, most of the time, is just trying to get his nut off, right? One of your closest friends, right, you shouldn't even be looking at your friend's girl, right? Every day I pray on the downfall of this guy, yeah, because the whole situation is completely fucked up. For Pride, I've decided to go for everyone's least favorite footballer, Megan Rapinoe. Pride is defined as excessive love of self. Megan Rapinoe went on to say there's no such thing as God after she suffered a devastating injury which forced her off 3 minutes into the National Women's League final against Gotham FC.
I'm not a religious person or anything, and if there was a God, like, this is proof that there isn't. This is up.
There, and it doesn't stop there, as Megan has been seen playing her own entrance music as if this is WWE. Just look at the way she barely interacts with her fans, barely making eye contact with the kid. And I think one thing she doesn't understand is that what makes football football is the fans, bro. So she should really be ecstatic that someone has gone over to her asking for her signature, you know what I mean? Instead of trying to like dismiss him like he's nothing, bro. But it also goes on to show that there's too many dick riders around her, yeah? Because if she had people who was holding her accountable, she wouldn't be doing this sort of bullshit, bro. For the sin of gluttony, I've decided to go for Zion Williamson. Gluttony is defined as overconsumption, usually of food or drink. So for those who don't know who Zion Williamson is an American power forward who plays for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion's high school highlights were filled with powerful dunks, explosive plays, a unique combination of strength and agility. He quickly developed a reputation as one of the most exciting and most dominant high school players in the country. And in 2019, Zion declared for the NBA draft, becoming the first overall draft. However, injuries have held him back, with him only playing 114 games in 4 years. Zion's weight has been a big topic of discussion, and I've seen people even call him a Hall of Fame paint cleaner. Back in July, he admitted that it was hard to eat healthy given all the money he's making. Executive Vice President of Basketball Operations, that was a mouthful, David Griffins, told reporters that Zion can do a whole lot more better. And when the in-season tournament was happening anyway, Zion was not looking like himself. And Stephen A. Smith had a few words to say.
His affliction is food. He can't stop eating. How would I know this? Could it be because chefs in New Orleans love him? That's what I've heard. That could be one reason. Could it be that New Orleans is one of the best cities in America, if not the best city in America when it comes to restaurants and food? Sure. But the ultimate evidence was his belly.
And I feel bad for him, not gonna lie, yeah, because I feel like everyone sees the potential in Zion Williamson, right? But he's got to fight for what's his, you know what I mean? For the sin of wrath, I've decided to go for O.J. Simpson. And I know there's going to be one pussy on the comment saying, oh, O.J. Simpson got proven innocent. If you truly believe that O.J. Simpson didn't do it, yeah, you probably think, yeah, that Earth is flat, bro. You're just bare delusional, bro. And if you're still not convinced, yeah, let me just show you this video real quick.
Finished filming, O.J. said to me that he had a surprise for me, and I genuinely was surprised. Just, did you do it?
No, I didn't.
I think it was his idea of a joke.
Nope.
And this is it.
Wrath is defined as uncontrolled feelings of hatred or rage. O.J. Simpson is an American former football running back. He played in the NFL for 11 seasons, primarily with the Buffalo Bills, and is regarded as one of the greatest running backs of all time. O.J. Simpson was selected as a first overall pick in 1969 by the Buffalo Bills. O.J. Simpson had a historic season in 1973, becoming the first player in NFL history to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a single season. This record stood until 1984. In June 1994, however, Simpson's ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ronald Goldman, was found murdered outside her Los Angeles home. And O.J. Simpson was charged with their murders, and his trial, known as the O.J. Simpson murder trial, began in 1995. This trial became a media sensation with intense coverage and public interest. In October 1995, however, Simpson was acquitted of all criminal charges. But till this day, right, I still don't know how he was able to bust case, bro. Because there's too much evidence behind it, bro. The prosecution of Simpson's case presents compelling DNA evidence, including matching bloody footprints, hair follicles, and a glove found near Simpson's home. O.J. Simpson had plenty of motive to kill his ex-wife. Simpson was reportedly prone to jealous rages, including allegedly hitting, stalking, and degrading her. All signs that he was quite capable of murder. And he killed her because if he couldn't have her, he didn't want anyone else to. When it comes to the sin of sloth, I've decided to go for Eden Hazard. Now, before everyone comes to me, yeah, and puts my head on a stake, just let me land. Just let me land, okay? Let me land. I'm a Chelsea fan, yeah, and I know how good Eden Hazard is, yeah, but just let me land. So for those who don't know who Eden Hazard is a Belgian footballer who's widely regarded as one of the best wingers in the Premier League. At Chelsea, he quickly established himself as one of the Premier League's best players. He played a crucial role in Chelsea's success, helping them win 2 Premier League titles, FA Cup and the UEFA Europa League. His skillful dribbling, vision, goal-scoring ability made him a fan favourite. In June 2019, after several successful seasons at Chelsea, Hazard's transfer to Real Madrid made him one of the most expensive football transfers at the time. What most people don't know, right, is that Hazard didn't do shit in training. He was very, very lazy, but match day, he would always perform, bro.
The worst, the most laziest football I've ever seen in my life.
But then he would produce it.
But then come the weekend, he produces it. He wins the man of the match. And then he comes in with the trophies like, come on guys, you see?
Are you surprised?
And I think anyway that him not training hard eventually caught up to him at Real Madrid. That's not the only reason why Hazard didn't succeed at Real Madrid. I know that injuries really affected him. The pressure, because there was a lot of pressure on Hazard when he joined Real Madrid because he was doing a madness at Chelsea. So everyone had very, very high expectations of him. So when Hazard arrived at Real Madrid, he was also very overweight. Seeing prime Hazard play is probably better than getting stuffed some Ash Cash. That's how good he was. Every time he stepped on that pitch, he was cooking like Gordon Ramsay, bro. And when it comes to our final sin, which is greed, I've decided to go for Dennis Schroeder. Greed is defined as an excessive pursuit of material goods. So if you guys don't know who Dennis Schroeder is a German professional basketball player who plays for the Toronto Raptors. In his first 5 seasons in the NBA, he played for the Atlanta Hawks. After that, for 2 years, he played for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On the 18th of November 2020, Dennis Schroeder was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers in exchange for Danny Green. The Los Angeles Lakers reportedly offered Schroeder a 4-year contract extension worth up to $84 million. Schroeder, however, rejected that offer, hoping that a strong playoff run on a championship contender could help him even more. At this time anyway, Schroeder was averaging 15.4 points and nearly 6 assists during his 2020-2021 campaign with the Lakers, and this move backfired on him heavily. Schroeder was held scoreless in Game 5 of the first round against the Phoenix Suns, series which the Lakers would eventually lose. He ultimately couldn't find a suitable long-term deal. He had to take the taxpayer mid-level exception from the Boston Celtics. This deal was worth $5.9 million, and there's even an Instagram post where Shaquille O'Neal is taking the piss out of him because he really just fumbled the bag, bro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is not like my usual video, but I thought it would be an interesting video for you to watch anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, yeah. You know I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, yeah.